So a lot of people are speculating that episode 8 of The Amazing Digital Circus will in fact contain some sort of Ribbit. Now, I think this may be the case. However, I don't think we're going to get a full-on, flashback. I don't think that. If we do, it's going to be, a minute maximum. And I also think it'll be a flashback similar to Kinger and Queenie, when Kinger, in episode 3, was talking about his wife to Pomni. I think it'll be a flashback similar to that. Hear me out. I think Pomni's going to ask Ragatha about Ribbit, because Ragatha name-dropped Ribbit in front of Pomni, and Pomni very clearly was kind of like, yo, new character lore drop. So what's going to happen in episode 8? I'm not sure when this will happen. It could happen right at the beginning of the episode, could happen right at the end of the episode. Pomni is going to locate Ragatha, whether she be in her room or somewhere around the circus. And Pomni's going to be like, and then we're going to hear the door open, and we're going to see Ragatha, and she's going to be like, oh, hey, Pomni. And then Pomni's going to be like,
oh, hey, Ragatha, I had a little bit of a question to ask.
And Ragatha's, being Ragatha, is going to be like, oh, sure, come on inside. And let Pomni into Ragatha's room. Whatever, I don't know. Hypothetical scenario. But anyways, Pomni will sit down somewhere, and Ragatha will sit somewhere, and Pomni is going to be like,
I just wanted to ask you, who's Ribbit?
And then we're going to see Ragatha's expression sort of shift.
When we were talking with Abel, you had mentioned something about the abstracted, and a name you had said was Ribbit.
And Ragatha's going to be like, oh, yeah. And she's kind of going to fiddle with her hands. Ribbit used to be a friend of mine and Kaufmo's and Jax. And we're going to see Ragatha just, kind of zone out, and Pomni's going to, kick her feet when she doesn't quite know what to do. And she's going to say,
what happened between all of you?
And Ragatha's going to heave a big sigh. She's going to go, oh, boy, where to start? Well, Ribbit was the one to abstract, and this is where I think we start seeing, it's kind of flashing back, and as Ragatha's talking. Kaufmo and I heard a scream and ran to Ribbit's room and saw that Ribbit was abstracted and Jax was there. We went to go get Kane, and Kane sent Ribbit to the cellar. Kaufmo and Jax got into a bit of a fight, and I tried to stop them when I saw what was going on, but Kaufmo had accused Jax of causing Ribbit's abstraction. I don't know if he did for sure or anything, but, I don't know. Things weren't quite the same since that argument, and we all started drifting apart. And then Pomni says something like,
I see.
And then 2 seconds goes by, and then Kane pops in and says, did somebody say an adventure? And then we cut to Kane sending the cast members all into the main room or whatever. And then this is where they have the carnival adventure and have a fun time or something, and everything's fine. This kind of leans into my headcanon of I think Jax and Kaufmo had an argument about Ribbit. And that's why they kind of had a falling out. Because, one, they were clearly friends based off of episode 7. And two, why, when Jax looked at Kaufmo's door in episode 6, why did he look so, upset? Something happened. I believe Ribbit abstracted. Kaufmo and Jax maybe had some sort of falling out. I have no idea whether or not Ragatha was there. And then that ended up leading to Kaufmo's abstraction. That's my theory. Anyways, I think that's how we're gonna kind of get Ribbit lore, and then whether or not that leans into Pomni having a discussion with Jax, I don't know. But yeah, that's my theory.